So 3 different ways you can no. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nicole. Today I will be talking about time management and ways to 5 different ways to control time or to have better time management during school. Number 1 is prioritize for this week. So what you're going to do is 3 different ways to prioritize is prioritize based on what needs to be done first, what's the most important to you, and the length. So and then prioritize depending on the length of the assignment or the length of the exam, or like how long you have to study for an exam compared to how long you have to finish a project. And then, so maybe like 4 or 5 different ways to prioritize. So another one would be to prioritize what you struggle with more versus what you struggle with less. So what you struggle with more is what you want to work on more, obviously, and what you struggle with less, work on it for a bit. Make sure you know what you're doing like you're 100% accurate with what you're doing, basically. Anyways, so what we could start off with is prioritizing what needs to be done first. So, sorry, I'm just looking for it. So, what you can do is weigh your options. What you have in your schedule. So I'm just going to write down what I've gone through and what I struggled with most. So you're going to write down all of your classes. So what you're going to do is you're going to write from top to bottom all of your classes. So let's start off. I don't remember all my classes from last year, so I'm just going to do what I remember. So one, I did finance. I'll just do second semester because I remember that one more. Finance 2, stats, business policy, marketing, sorry, I'm just trying to think. Applied organizational behavior. I'm just going to write OB because that's basically what I always say. And then lastly was one more. I don't remember what it was. So I did stats, finance, Canadian environment. That's what it was. So those are my 6 classes I took last semester. Yes, it can be tough to do that, especially it is qualified as overloading, but some people do 8, a semester. So if someone can do 8, I could do 6. However, we all have different IQs, different attention spans, different ways of learning. So maybe 6 is not everyone's best. You might want to stick with 4 or the regular 5. Anyways, so you want to look at your classes and be like, okay, which one do I struggle with most? And then you would put that in the order. So I did mine out of order, except finance was right. Or no. Yeah, I did that. No, I did it right. And then you want to see these aren't proper dates, so don't quote me for these. You want to see like what projects have to be done and what and when. So you have your 6 courses written down, and then you have your planner. So I'm just going to do, here is your planner. Excuse me. So say all of your classes, your midterms are all in October. So my Finance 2 midterm is on the 23rd. So I'm just going to write that down. Because usually they're not the day of the class sometimes. They could be the day of the class, you know. They're different times in different rooms. Say at 1 o'clock. And then you have your stats midterm on the Thursday at 1 o'clock. And then on the 30th, you have your business policy midterm at 9 a.m. And then you have your marketing at 5 p.m. Something, you know, could happen, or it could just be at 1 p.m., you know. And then on the 1st, you have your applied OB, or applied organizational behavior at 10 a.m. I'm just making this up, really, because it could be at any time. And then you have your Canadian environment midterm at 11 a.m. So you know when your midterms are and where they are, what room they're in, because usually they're in different rooms than your classroom. Sorry. So like to prioritize those studying wise, you want to see which one is first. So it's your finance one, which was my struggle, and you want to say, okay, so I'm going to study for that. So the week before, like, so I'll show you. Let me take you. So finance on the 23rd, stats on the 25th, and the 30th is business policy. And then November would be your applied OB and your Canadian, or whatever. See if you can see that. Or whatever you have. So you would look at those, and then you would say, okay, so the week before, I'm going to study for finance and stats, because those are your first two, and then after that's done, you would have to take the weekend to study for your business policy, and then the day after that, you would study for the applied, and you would try to study for the both of the exams, so you're not studying the night before for one, because it's too much sometimes to know everything. Usually that's what I would do. Otherwise, I will show you a different schedule that's more prioritized for other, it's like more prioritized per class, is what I'm trying to say, sorry. So yeah, so with those days too, if you want to go take a walk, go for a run too after one midterm, it's not going to hurt. Also, you want to look at so at the beginning of the school year, they give you your syllabus, your midterm's going to be that day. You want to make sure you can book off time for studying from work. Even if you have to take the whole week off, because some of it's really challenging, that is okay. Because it comes first. School comes first before anything. Or before your part-time job, at least. Anyways, so that, so that's what basically, hold on a second. So this is basically what needs to be done first. So when you come to the midterm time, you prioritize your midterms. You don't work on your assignments unless you have one due the week before. You know, take the weekend to do your assignment after all the midterms are over. So basically you're putting your midterms before your assignments, which is a good thing. Anyways, then you want to focus on your assignments too after that. Like I said, unless they're due the week before and you have no choice. And then another thing is, if you have the whole semester to work on an assignment, don't leave it till last minute, but you don't have to start it right away either. Usually you have 4 months to do the whole assignment, so if it lasts that long. So I would start usually like 2 weeks before the due date, especially if it's group work, even sooner sometimes, but everything comes at you so fast too. Let me know if this all makes sense to you down in the comments below. Sorry. And so basically, you don't want to leave that to the last minute, but you don't want to leave it last. You want to get like a few things done for it too, for like the lengthier projects, just so you could get a few like easier steps out of the way and be like, okay, so this is done. Now I just have to focus on this part, but I have this project to do that's due tomorrow, so I'm going to work on that now. So that's basically what you can do for prioritizing with assignments. And if they're group work, you gotta wait till all your group can meet, or where they're less stressed too with midterms, especially midterms are very stressful because it does have a huge effect on your mark too. And with the midterms too, or like any other test or any other project that's due, you want to focus on the one that you struggle with the most, so then you can get extra help, or you could finish the harder one first, and then you go to your easier project or test. So I'm gonna kind of make a little exam and test schedule for you guys, and let me know in the comments if you do the same thing. Okay. So I'm gonna start off on finance. So I said, this is all like bullshit, by the way. Like what I have, it's not actually real, but like it was real a couple months ago. Anyways, so the 23rd I said, so there, it's no, October the 23rd, no, they're just making this up, Thursday the 25th, the 30th, marketing, yeah, 30th, and the thing is too, if you have two tests on the same day, I would just try to take that day off to study for both, and yeah, if you have a Monday class, go to your Monday class, and then start studying right away, or go home, get something to eat, take a break, take a breather, because I know classes can get overwhelming, so just take a breath, do yoga, do whatever you do that makes you more calm. Take your dog for a walk, do whatever you want. and then go back to study later. So yeah, I'm gonna go make the schedule and let me know, and then I'll show you guys and I'll describe it to you guys, and let me know in the comments below. Hey guys, anyways, that's it. That's all for today. Next we'll be working on prioritizing your test schedule, which I have for you. Anyways, so that's that, and I'll discuss that more in the next video. Yeah, so here is a nice cozy sweater from Zaful. It's so cute. It's so soft. It's my favorite. I love it. I just got it in a couple days ago. I was nervous it was too small on me, but it's not. It's a little short, but that's okay. And like, it's okay that it's short. It's cropped. It's still fashionable, still wearable. Anyways, it's been a long day for me. It's only 9 o'clock. It's only 9 o'clock. Anyways, that is all. Have a lovely evening. Also, comment below what you think, if other ways you prioritize your time for school. Yeah, comment below and like and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Have a lovely evening.